Okay, today's video, we're going to talk about how to target your competitors' customers on Facebook as well as everywhere basically those customers would go online, practically speaking, okay? There's a big need for people, first of all, and you're probably watching this because you want to target your competitors' customers on Facebook. There's not an easy way to do that anymore. I promise you, with the instructions I'm giving you here, it is possible. It's not easy, I will admit, and I'll tell you that going into this video, but it is possible, and it will cost you some money to do it. But the key thing here to keep in mind is, the best things in marketing aren't cheap. They have a high, or should I say, they don't have a low cost. They're cheap because they get great ROI and they pay for themselves. If you go into marketing thinking that you're going to go after the cheapest shit, you're never going to make much money. I know because I've been doing the, online marketing and marketing in general for 20 years now. As a side, when other people try to send emails to people, I send direct letters in the mail. A specific way that, hand addressing the envelopes. That's the type of thing. And because nobody gets an envelope in the mail, it actually works. The emails work a little bit, but barely nothing compared to the letters. And because I handwrite the address on the envelopes and sign the letter on the inside, it works. Everybody that I told that to that tried it themselves would try to slack on the, let's just print the labels for the address and so on and so forth. More money you put into something, assuming it is productive, it actually helps the pitch, will increase your sales, and you should just figure out what's the most expensive thing I can do and will that pay out the highest premium. When you're marketing online or offline, if you can market to your competitors' customers, particularly as you go after competitor customers that are the best customers of your competitor, you could spend way more than what you could spend to get your average customer, to the point where it gets damn hard to not be able to make money marketing to these people, given the traditional mediums to go after them are the same cost, whether you go after that super profitable competitor customer or some everyday Joe Schmo who may not even be a customer of anybody in your market and they're just tire kickers. So with that in mind, the cost of figuring out how to go after your competitors' customers, even though it costs you more money than going after people that aren't confirmed to be your competitor's customer, it certainly in most markets is just simply a moot point. Most people just want to hurry up and get it done because they want to get rich on running their ads for their business. And the reality is anything that's that quick also usually doesn't work. The real money is in the details. How can you set up your ads so targeted and so well that they just work really well? And then part of that, the best people to target is your competitors' customers, specifically the ones that buy the most from them. These methods here will be able to put you in position to do that. Then it's, you actually can earn so much from that list of people that you're targeting now that you can, practically speaking, offer almost anything to them to get them as a customer. And so what you're spending up front to have, whereas you're paying a lot more to get access to that customer list, each customer you get through the targeting of your campaigns now becomes so much more profitable that it makes up for it. So I just want to put that into your mind before I go further into this video. It's basically the most profitable that you could do, thing you can do online in terms of online marketing is targeting your customers. Your competitors' customers, particularly the highest value customers of your competitors, and simply just poaching them away. You should be thinking about doing that before you think about doing anything else online. As long as it obviously fits your market. You're in a market like a day spa or a restaurant, it obviously makes sense to go after your competitors' best customers way before anything else. And for a lot of different markets, the same thing. So with that said, to target your competitors' customers, it could be offline, but also online. There's only two main ways to do this specifically, okay? One of which is to run Amazon DSP ads. So Amazon DSP is an advertising network that Amazon has, And you can target people on Amazon.com through Amazon DSP, but you can also target people across the web as well with Amazon DSP, which is the main use for it in reality. So what Amazon DSP allows you to do with the targeting is target people who have looked at certain categories of products on Amazon, as well as people who have purchased certain products on Amazon, which is the best thing you can do with Amazon DSP. So if you want to target every single person who's, assuming your competitors also sell on Amazon, that have every single person who's bought from your competitor in the past with the banner ad across the web, you can do that with Amazon DSP. And your cost per click might be 50 cents or so, but it's obviously, if you could target somebody who buys 20 items from your competitor per year, you know, obviously 50 cents is a steal to be able to get in front of them. The only problem with Amazon DSP is you got to have a minimum budget of right around $10,000 a month. Now, I've got a video about how to get around the Amazon DSP minimum spend requirement, which I encourage you to watch that if you want to pursue that particular route of targeting your competitors' customers. Which the main thing with that, and just to give you a clue as to what it is about, it's about going through somebody who already advertises on it and piggyback on their account. So somebody else runs Amazon DSP, they already have an account, you could just pay them, hey, I want to run $1,000 worth of ads in terms of an ad test targeting my competitors' customers. I'll give you $2,000 a month if you run my ads on your account. And you could come, or just, you know, basically that would be done through an agency like ours, an ad agency that could help you do that. Or it could obviously be through somebody that's not an ad agency who just simply has an account. But so anyway, that's your first route to go after your competitors' customers, at least people that are selling on Amazon. For the rest of you guys, you could target people who buy online or offline using credit card data. Okay, and specifically, once you get access to their email addresses or their phone numbers, you can upload those email address / phone number lists to Google, to Facebook, to LinkedIn, or other ad networks that allow you to upload a customer list as far as and use it as a targeting method. Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter allows you to do it. Those are the main platforms that allow you to do it, but that's how you target your competitors' customers on Facebook, so you have to get access to lists. To get access to the list, you simply have to go to one of these three sites / sources. First of all, American Express, all of their customer data, they allow you to get access to just people who buy from Italian food restaurants, which is something we've done before. You got to reach out to American Express's appropriate department for this. They'll lease you the customer data so that you can then upload it to your ad accounts. Second to that, you can get access to customer purchase data through Axiom Services. And it's the same thing there. And so if they don't use American Express, but they use Visa or MasterCard, you can get access to those people there in addition to the American Express. Axiom is just a data broker company, which, if you're wondering how Facebook is allows you to target so many people there, they're getting data through Axiom. Now they've cut way back on that, but they still get access to some data. So if you're wondering how they know how somebody has asthma, in terms of a targeting option on Facebook, it's through intermediaries like this Axiom, which has access to where they partner with the credit card companies, where they partner with other sources of data, other people that collect data about health data, where you could target people who just have asthma or likes horses or whatever, and have access to that data. And then, so if you want a list of every single horse lover in the United States, and then get their email address, so you can then email them or use that email address list to target ads online, you can get it through them. The main thing being that they have that customer data. So you can get it through them. You can go to Nextmark mailing list. So if you type in Nextmark mailing list in Google, you can find, it's basically, it's another data broker which has access to customer data lists there. And if you're in a fairly big niche, you can go ahead and you can type in such as equestrian product customers. If you sell equestrian products and you want to steal your competitors' customers, you would type in equestrian product buyers into the search engine over at Nextmark mailing list, and if they have the list, they have 60,000 plus lists there, customer lists there, it'll pop up, and then you can then pay per customer that you want, if you will, and then get your customer data there. So if you're in a fairly mainstream niche, you like, equestrian products, and that would be like about as niche as you can get, and still find a list there. You can get it through them directly, so you don't have to go through Axiom American or an American Express, which is more difficult. Going through Nextmark is much more simple, so I would recommend that first. But we're talking about anywhere from 10 cents an email address to a couple bucks an email address, depending on what type of customer data you're looking at. They kind of price this data based upon the value of it. If you want people who like to buy luxury vacation rentals, that email list they know is worth more than somebody who likes to buy, kitchen supplies or whatever, as a whole. So just kind of know that going in. But like I was talking about before, targeting your competitors' customers, particularly their best customers that buy the most frequently or buy the most from them, the value of that list to you is so great that even having to pay $1 per name, that's literally nothing compared to the value of that list. The value of your competitors' lists or your best, specifically your best customers' list, can easily be worth 10 times what your average customer is that you're acquiring now through your business. So that makes it damn easy to make ad campaigns work when you need to have like a 8-to-1 or a 10-to-1 return on your ads online. It allows you to spend or just spend way more to get that customer. So it's either going to be way more profitable or just more importantly put you in a position where you can spend way more to acquire that customer. So you might find that you can only spend 10 bucks to get a customer if it's any old customer, but if you can get in front of your competitors' best customers, you can pay $100 getting that customer and still have an 8-to-1 return on your ads. So, and to follow that up, you can go, if your competitors' customers are valuable enough, which when you go through these data brokers, you can actually, like through Nextmark, if you just go and search after this video or want to pause it and come back or whatever, you can actually find out through, like, if you were to find an equestrian product supply or customer list, you can actually say on there that you want people that are multi-buyers, that they've purchased more than once, indicating that they're not just a one-off type of customer, and they're one of your competitors' best customers. And if you, and the same thing with going through like an Axiom or American Express, you can get customers essentially that are valuable enough to you. You can literally give stuff away to get those customers, which we've done before, such as, just to give you an example, in the day spa industry, we literally, in that specific industry, targeted people that are customers of the competing day spas in the locations where we were at, to get people, because obviously the best person to target for a luxury day spa is people who go to the other competing luxury day spas. We want to steal them away, versus getting somebody off of Google, which chances are high that it's just going to be a one-off, or they're buying it for a gift or something like that. So we want the people that frequent the other main luxury spas. In that situation, what we did was we did what we were talking about here, getting access to the customer list of the other day spas, uploading that to Google, used Google Display Network ads, Facebook, and then what we had as an offer is to simply say, we will give you half off your initial stay, or we also experimented with just your initial stay is free. We did both, actually. One obviously performed a little bit better than the other, but obviously also had lesser margins, if you will. But with that, we ran those ads, and then we basically, with that, were able to poach people away from the other day spas itself. And then, if you're wondering, like, are people going to take advantage of it? With that situation as well, we actually said, as long as you can prove you went to the other spa, we will give the offer is good. So all you got to do is bring in a receipt for the others, at least one receipt from the other spa, proving that you're a customer of that other spa, and we'll give you that deal or discount. And so we're not claiming, though, and it doesn't have to be creepy. We weren't claiming that we knew that they went to that spa. We're just saying, we're running a short-term special, which is the way that you should do it, for December only or whatnot, or insert the name of your month. We're offering a free stay at our day spa as long as you know, to try us out, and if you are, as long as you go to other day spa and can prove that through showing your receipt, we'll give you the first day free. And that's the offer that we constructed, and it worked extremely well. And then it worked out because we were able to track the people that come in through their spa booking system, how many times those people would come back. The average times that they would come back was at least 5 times plus, because we can't obviously track it long term because there's no limit. You know, the study would have to go on 10 years to really see it, but it was at least 5 times that they would come back. So the initial cost that we had to pay to get them there the first time for free, knowing that they're going to come back at least 5 more times, that's just a cost of doing business, you know, effectively, because the cost of running the ads are basically nil because it's such a small list of people. We're talking about a list of less than 1,000 people, of which the ads are going to cost basically a penny to get in front of them once. We can have that ad show up for them each time, 100 times each, for $1 each for each person, effectively. All the money that we need and can spend to get that person into the door the first time, we could just spend on the offer at that point in time. And because the offer is so good, we can get a good uptake rate that like we need and want from a small list. So that's the type of thing that you can pull off if you have access to not just the customer list, but the best customers, if you will. In that particular case, by the way, it wasn't just the best customers. It was, you know, people that had just, because the list wouldn't be as big. We could have just went after the best customers, but we went after customers, but we knew they were good customers because anybody who goes to a luxury day spa, they're probably not just going once anyway. But you could obviously do it either way. You could go after just your customers. It could just be people who are your best customers, the multi-buyers, as you go and acquire your customer list. And you can go out doing that. Or in our case, you could give it away for free. You could give it away for 50% off. You could try different things. You could try 20% off. It's obviously up to you. In this particular situation, it was profitable enough where we could just give away the entire thing free instead of 50% off. And you know, giving it away for free versus 50% off, obviously we're going to get more people taking us up on our offer in that case, which is why long term we went with that versus 50% off only. But you'll just have to run the math and do the math and find out for yourself. This is where customer tracking, this is where lifetime customer tracking comes in handy. With an e-commerce site, you can get lifetime value customer tracking tools to see, like, of each customer you get, what do they end up purchasing over their lifespan, assuming that you're going to use the same customer profile next time they come in, or when you're going to, if you aren't using or doing e-commerce, that means getting a CRM system and tracking your customers that way. And of course, that's, giving them a reason, like you do when you walk into a grocery store where they want you to sign up for the loyalty program, so you have a way to track them. You can, a lot of times, like we've had with clients in the past, they will give them there's a free giveaway in order to enter. When you're checking out, you will get entered if you were able to give your email address. And so there's a different stuff there. So whether it's CRM or you're tracking them through your e-commerce website using a special plugin or what have you, or app, track what those customers you're getting through this campaign, see what they're worth. They're obviously going to be worth a hell of a lot more than your typical customer if you're going after these multi-buyers. And then you'll understand if giving it away at 50% is the best way to make the most money from that valuable customer list, or you're actually making so much you can go to fully free on their initial free giveaway and get, obviously with that you can probably get 3 times, like we had in this case with the spa, 3 times as many people taking advantage of the offer than the 50% offer was or does. So anyway, that's how you target your competitors' customers on Facebook, online, on through Google Display Network. You can do that through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn even, and the like. So with that said, if you liked the video, I'd appreciate it if you give the video a like on the way out, and consider subscribing to this channel, as I have a ton of other content on this channel about how to make money with ads online, and it's coming straight from the source, as I do ad strategy for clients all day long. This is my sole job. I don't make money just being a YouTuber or selling courses, it's coming, and I run an agency as well on top of it. So it's coming straight from the source. If you like my channel, you'll also like my blog at guaranteeppc.com/blog, where I write information on how to make money with ads there, as well as my column that I have over at entrepreneur.com. You can follow me there and get other similar quality information. Beyond that, if you have any questions about anything I covered here today, leave me a comment below. I get back to every single person who leaves me a comment on this channel, usually within a couple days' time. Ask me any ad-related question you'd like. I'd be more than happy to try to answer it for you and put you on the right track, making money online as a way of giving back for watching my video here and watching my channel. As a side note, if you are looking to work with the best ad manager you could find, this is exactly what I do with clients, and I'm the only one out there that offers a guaranteed service in that we do not charge fees until you get a certain minimum amount of sales results up front on your campaigns. Nobody else does that, which should tell you the quality of the services we offer. The only catch is we only work with certain companies that we know we can get great results on, but if you reach out to me at my firm, I'll give you analysis on what you have and tell you what kind of sales results we can get on your campaigns. And then with that, you obviously will know if it is worth it and to what degree it is working with someone like us, what you're missing out on potentially. So you can reach out to me at guaranteeppc.com to take us up on that pre-analysis we would be able to offer you if you're interested. Beyond that, if you are not looking to work with an ad agency per se, but you want to get shortcut your results that you're looking for on your ad campaigns, what you could do is reach out to us and see if we've worked in your market already. And if we have, we can give you the templates that work right for your market, that we've already developed for your market. Such as if you're a plumber, we've worked in the plumbing space for years. You can use the ad templates, landing page templates, everything that works to get results in that space, of which we can tell you what results we get in your space already before you even use our ad templates. And with that, we sell for a one-time fee, the templates, and then you get the same results that we're getting. With that said, if you wanted to start another business, you could start with just the ad templates that work for different markets we've worked in already, which is a fantastic way to start a new business, starting with the ad templates that already work for it. And it works so well, we got people using the templates to start lead selling businesses and all that. So as long as you aren't in competition with our current or past clients that we've had, we're fine to offer you the templates, and that is you're working in a different geographic territory than our client. But with that said, and as a final note, if you are looking to partner up with somebody and looking for an investor, we invest in companies as well. In that, we can offer you our services for free in exchange for a certain percentage of your sales growth. Usually between 1 and 10% is what we charge our partners, and with that, you have us as your full-time partner to help you scale your company's growth. We have multiple companies that we've partnered up with in this way, of which we're glad to share which companies we partnered with, and you could reach out to them and they'll tell you how well the partnerships went. If you're interested in working in that kind of regard, you can reach out to me as well at guaranteeppc.com. I'd be happy to discuss that with you as well. But I'll wrap it up with that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next video where we have another great strategy for you then. See you later.